Hello friends and welcome to another video. This video was originally meant to be a weekend, spend the weekend with me, weekend from my life. But of course that did not work out because life happens and I work very long hours and well. So instead of that, I've decided to make it into a 3 weeks October vlog. Well, without further ado, enjoy! Last weekend we went to London to see the marathon as John's brother was running, and he did really well. I think he can finish the marathon in 2 hours and 30 something minutes, so that's quite fast, as you can imagine. And then we went to have a very lovely lunch at one of the restaurants on the river, and then after that we've decided to go to Foyles. Now Foyles was quite busy, as it normally is on a weekend, so I could not film as much as I wanted to. However, I do have some tiny clips so that some of you, if you've never been to Foyles in London, you can see kind of what it looks like. I do promise that I am gonna make a full vlog from going to Foyles and getting some of the books there. However, I would like to show you what I got last weekend. So let's start with two classics. These editions are the Penguin cloth-bound editions of Treasure Island and Dracula. I have wanted to get those for quite some time. Oops, that one's upside down. I'm really hoping I can read Dracula this month. I've heard many opinions about this book being quite boring because we're just so used to vampires, so it's nothing new exciting to us, but I would still like to give this one a go. And then Treasure Island is something that John picked up. This book is about pirates, I think. It's one of the books on the list of 100 books that you have to read by BBC. And I have managed to tick off about a fifth of the list, so I still have quite a few books to go. The next book that John picked up was The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro. I really enjoyed Never Let Me Go by this author, and I'm really hoping that I'm gonna love this book as well. The next one is one of the another one of the list of BBC 100. That is Wuthering Heights. I've wanted to read it for quite some time. Entangled Life is one of the books that you could see in one of the films, one of the videos. I mean, I'm very interested in fungi and the way they work. You know, there's this documentary on Netflix about fungi, and it's really interesting. They present the hypothesis that fungi is actually why humans, why the nervous system is working, or, you know, developed the way it has. The next book is The Secret History by Donna Tartt, and I am already halfway through. I cannot believe that I was scared of this book. I love it so much. Honestly, read The Secret History. I'm looking forward. I really want to see how it's going to end, but so far it's one of my favorite reads this year. Now, another one of the books that we saw in front of Foyles was The Cat Who Saved Books. I have no clue what this book is about, but we really liked the cover, so we got it. You know, as you do. It's not very long. It's got 217 pages, so. And the last book is The Lost Spells. It is a collection of poems, and it is a collection of poems about nature, and I really want to read it. I really want to get into poetry a little bit more, so we'll see if that will work out. Today we decided to go for a bike ride, and that's what we're going to do. Anyway, I will take you along with me onto today's day. Cheers, friends. Bike rides, we went to a close by town by the river. It was only about a 40-minute cycle, well, half an hour cycle one way, and it was really lovely. We are currently exploring our area and all the places around us, as we've literally moved into this house just like 3 months ago or something. So we're trying to explore as much as we can. I am going to make dinner in a minute. Today I am making a rosemary and sage roasted pumpkin with lamb chops. So it is Sunday. We normally have Sunday roast on Sundays, however today it's gonna be slightly different. I think it's still gonna taste nice. But the rest of the day, I think we are going to, obviously we're gonna eat dinner, and then I think we're gonna go and watch a film. And then I'd like to get some reading in today as well. I'm really enjoying my current book, which is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. And like I said earlier, I'm kind of halfway through, so I'm hoping to finish it in the next few days. And then I will be moving on to Dracula, hopefully. Yeah. So, come to the kitchen with me. We have finished the food and ordered some donuts because it's Sunday and I normally bake on Sundays, but not today.
The donuts have arrived. Oh, either way. These are great.
couple of weeks or so, I picked up and finished The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Now, if you have not been around Bookstagram or anything, this is probably one of the most recommended books on Bookstagram ever. Everybody talks about it, it's literally everywhere, especially around the spooky season and the Halloweeny stuff, and autumn, as it is supposed to be a dark academia and a great book for autumn. I was scared to read this book for a very, very long time, and when I did finally buy it and pick it up, I could not put it down. I loved it so much. So in this book we have Richard, who goes to, he got accepted to college far away from his town, and he is trying to get into Julian's class. Now Julian's class is quite, it's a tiny little class. He doesn't take on any new students. Somehow Richard manages to get onto Julian's class, and that's where we meet all the other protagonists. So we meet Henry, the twins, which is Camilla and Charles, Francis and Bunny, as there are only 5 other students on Julian's class. He teaches, classics, Greek, Latin, all that stuff. Obviously he makes Richard drop a lot of other classes and wants him to focus primarily on Greek. As we meet the other characters, Richard hangs out with them more and more, and we learn to like them and then, dislike them for various reasons. But all of these characters are rich, or they're supposed to be rich. Richard is not very, he's struggling a little bit with money. They get to know each other, spend time together, and then at some point within the book, we learn that there is a dark secret within the group of the people that does not really involve Richard. Richard gets to know that secret, and from then on, the whole book turns into this mystery crime kind of novel. And I loved it so much. It was so good. Sure, there is a lot of Greek, Latin and French, which I just googled whenever I didn't understand. And a lot of references to many different books, classics mostly. But this book was one of the best books that I've read this year, and I can highly recommend it. It's so great. The ending, I did not predict the ending. However, at the end of the book, I actually hated all of the characters. I could see every single one of their flaws and how terrible of human beings they actually are. I think that was the plan. The Secret History, highly recommend. It is not scary. It is a classic of our time. It's like the modern classic, so it's gonna be a classic in 20 years or 50 years or so. It was written in 1992. Secret History, from me, gets 4 out of 5. I might change it to 5 out of 5. Haven't decided yet. I'm usually trying to reserve the 5 out of 5 for books that have changed my life. So this can still be one of the best books that I've read this year without being a 5 out of 5 read.